Welcome to Roy Melbourne's Intuition. Tonight in the show, what makes Melbourne special? The culture of drinking coffee is a lifestyle choice that many Melburnians seem to use. Some people go to coffee shops to catch up with their friends or partners. There are many reasons why people drink coffee in Melbourne. Why is it that coffee is so popular in Melbourne? What kind of coffee do people drink every day? And why has coffee become a part of Melbourne's everyday lifestyle? In this episode, we meet a barista in the city. He will talk about his experiences of being making coffee, the quality of coffee, and also about coffee and lifestyle. We also meet other people and hear their thoughts on coffee.
I learned how to make coffee at the first place I was working at pretty well, and then the next job a little bit better, and the job after that better. There was one job in particular where it took coffee really seriously, and so I wasn't even allowed to make coffees there for until I was kind of good enough at making my own coffees or whatever. I don't think there's any real secret. I think it's a matter of taste. I think different places say they have the secret, and all it does is give a different flavor. I have certain little techniques that I do to make the coffee taste better to my taste, but I know other places do it differently, and I don't know why coffee is so popular specifically in Melbourne, which it seems to be. It's more popular in Melbourne than anywhere else in Australia, or kind of the world, I think it might be something to do with the influx of Italian immigrants, 40 years ago or whatever, 50 years ago. Something about the weather here or the culture that we've created around it just fits. Something about coffee just fits. I suppose the colleagues I work with, working with friends, it always seems to be like that. You never seem to find yourself in a place where you don't get along with anyone. Working in cafes is always pretty, in its own way, it's low stress. Learning to make coffee is a few easy steps. Describe how to make a decent coffee in 5 steps, but I think it takes a little bit of practice to work out, the pressure of the machine, the coffee that you're using. All the beans are different, all coffee machines are different. It takes a little practice, a little while to get used to knowing how to make it consistent every time, how to make the same cup of coffee every time. But to make a cup of coffee, no, it's very, very simple to do. I can do the things that inspire me outside of the cafe in my own time, and then not have to take my work home with me. I really value that. I know how important my first cup of coffee is in the morning, and I like to watch people smile, when they have their first cup of coffee. I know how much that means to them.
I love this city. Yeah, it's just so big and so different, and you can experience so many things here. It's kind of a clash of everything. Lifestyle, well, it's pretty classy here. Some people are kind of high society like, and others are more into rock maybe. I've never tried, and I think I don't like the taste of it. And I think I wouldn't sleep for days if I would try, so I'm not very good with coffee, so.
I drink coffee sometimes, but not all the time. Mainly because of health reasons. I know that if you drink it a lot, it deteriorates your health.
Most people go to cafes for the environment, for a space to relax.
Melbourne is a great city for everybody to have a cup of coffee everywhere they go. The city is not only bustling with business, study and other activities, but is also full of people hanging out with partners, family and friends. Melbourne is a very welcoming city for everybody.